Okay, let me ask you the questions. Good morning, everyone. Can you see me and hear me properly? If you can see me and hear me properly, please type in the chat box. Yes, I'd like to see your comment, and we're gonna start right now. So thank you for joining on this weekend, the webinar. I'm really thrilled to share a lot of things with you. So I have invited our Chief Operation Officer, um, so who is gonna give you shocking news for you. I mean, what you can do regarding the further study and all of this. However, so this seminar is all about further study. So if you understand me right, please type in the chat box further study. This is not the self-sponsorship. So some of you, for various reasons, I mean, you not gonna go for self-sponsorship. I understand that, but please type in the chat box is further study. All this is all about further study. So without having further ado, I'd like to invite my colleague and uh, head of international. So Nafiza Anjum, please, Nafiza, please take over me and help them as much as you can with all the information. It's not only for the information, but helping them with the offer letter, unconditional offer letter, cast letter, and visa application so that they can extend their visa for DBA or master's program. So thank you everyone for tuning in. My colleague Nafiza will take over me and she's going to share it to all the information. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, this is Nafiza. I'm working here as a student consultant. Also, my position is Chief Operating Officer here at Hasself Education. So welcome to the webinar of PSW to further study. So today in this webinar, I'm going to give you the idea how to get visa 4-year plus study permit in the UK with only £4,000 deposit. Yes, you heard me right. You can get 4-year plus study visa in the UK with only £4,000 deposit. So if you're excited to know the details, could you please type in the chat box excited? In the meantime, let me pull out my slides for you. If you're excited to know the details of how to get 4 years plus study visa in the UK with only £4,000 deposit, could you please type in the chat box excited? If you're excited to know the details. I think now you guys can see my screen. So if you can see my screen, could you please confirm in the chat box yes? By typing yes, you can confirm in the chat box if you can see my screen. Okay, so today I'm going to give you a detailed idea how to get 4 years plus study visa in the UK with a £4,000 deposit only. So I hope this session is going to be useful for you. So if you are ready, then I'll proceed further. Okay, so before that, I would like to know how many of you can afford £4,000. If you can afford £4,000, then I can help you to get 4 years plus study visa. So how many of you can afford 4,000 British pound as a deposit, as an initial deposit? If you can afford this amount, then we can help you to get 4 years plus study visa. Just type in the chat box me if you can afford £4,000 deposit. Please type in the chat box me if you can afford £4,000 as a deposit. I would like to see your comment. Okay, Kamran is saying me. Thank you so much, Kamran, for your response. Anyone else who can afford £4,000? Mr. A. Strubel is saying yes. Thank you. Fahmida is saying me. Thank you so much, Fahmida. Anyone else who can afford £4,000? If you can afford £4,000, Jabed is saying yes. That means I can see you guys can afford £4,000. So we can definitely help you to get 4 years plus study visa. Okay. I would like to ask another question to you. How many of are you in the UK but still single? How many of are you living in the UK but still single? If you are single, can you please type in the chat box single? Because we are going to share you an option through which you can bring your spouse in the UK. If you are still single and living in the UK, we can give you the opportunity to bring your spouse. So if you're single, please type in the chat box single. I would like to see how many of you are living in the UK but still single, but you want to bring your dependent or spouse. Please type in the chat box if you are single. Okay, I can see Qasim Khan is single and living in the UK. No problem. So please stay with us till the end because here I'm going to give you the details of how to get 4 years plus study visa. Sorry, 4 years plus study visa in the UK with a deposit of £4,000 only. Okay. So my next slide. So as I have already told you that if you want to bring your dependent or family in the UK, then this is the option for you. Or if you want to extend your visa, I mean, if you have completed your masters in the UK, but now you want to extend your visa, then we can help you. We have some courses where you can bring your dependent. So we are going to give you the options of how to get 4 years plus study permit in the UK. Okay, so I think you guys have already attended sales sponsorship session with the CEO of Hassle Free Education, and I think you guys had already two sessions, 90-minute session and 1 day sales sponsorship session. And still we think that's the best option. But if you do not have much time, I mean, if you're having less time, means if your visa is going to expire within less than 3 months, then I think further study is the best option for you. Or if you have any other reason, then again, further study is the option for you. Okay, so now let me introduce myself. I think I have not give you the proper introduction. My name is Nafisa Anjum, and my designation is Chief Operating Officer, and I'm working here as a student consultant also. So I'm giving counseling to the students um, for more than 5 years. So welcome to the Hassle-Free Education. As I have already given you the introduction of myself, now let me tell you something about the Hassle-Free Education. Okay, so Hassle Free Education basically UK-based consultancy firm. Here we are helping local and international students to study into different universities. And so far we have helped over 5,000 plus local students to study all over the UK and 150 plus international students to study into UK, US and Canada. Yeah. So here you can see the CEO of Hassel Free Education. His name is Mr. MD Asan Habib, and he is currently living in London. And we have 4 offices in the UK. We have office in London, Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, and there we are helping the local students to study different universities of UK. Okay. So now, what options do you have uh, for you? Here you can see we have two options. I mean, you can apply for DBA, which is Doctor of Business Administration, or PhD, and the course duration of DBA or PhD is 3 or 4 years. Okay, and also we have another option, which is Masters of Research, or you can say MRes. MRes course duration is 1 year or 2 years. So if you want to extend your visa, if you want to go for further study, if you want to bring your dependent in the UK, then these are the options for you. We can help you to get admission into these courses into different universities. And if you are getting admission for 4 years TBA program, then you will definitely get the 4 years plus study permit. So these are the options. I'm going to tell you the details. What will be the tuition fee? What will be the entry requirement? How much is the deposit? How much will be the health insurance? And what documents you need and how we are going to support you to get admission and to extend your visa and to help you with the further study. If you are excited to know the details, could you please type again excited if you are excited to know the details of how to get admission into DBA or PhD program or Masters of Research program. If you're excited to know the details, now I'm going to start the details. If you're excited, please type in the chat box excited. If you're excited to know the details of DBA, PhD or Masters of Research program. Okay, Kamran and Fahmida are excited. Rubel is also excited for DBA. Thank you so much for sharing your uh, opinion. Now let me tell you the details. Okay. Before that, let me tell you, we have a partnership with almost 25 plus inner London universities and 80 plus outer London universities. So we can help you get admission into different UK universities. We have variety of options for you for DB and Masters of Research. And let me share some of our success stories. For internationally, we have already helped 150 plus students to get admission into different universities and for different courses. And for locally, we have helped over 5,000 plus students. So here you can see her name is Fatima B. She is from India, and she is studying at Bangor University. Her course name is MSc Clinical and Health Psychology. So we helped her to get £4,000 scholarship. And there is another student. She's from Nigeria. Her name is Princess, and we helped her to get admission at Loughborough University by making a deposit of £2,000 only. Here you can see some other success stories. This is Moniata. She got admission for Coventry University and she is currently living with her family in the UK. And let me share another story. Okay, her name is Sonia Tilba. She is from Pakistan. She has completed her study from Ulster University, Birmingham campus, and we helped her to get £2,000 discount. So if you're applying through us, we can help you like these students to get scholarship and to confirm your visa with minimum deposit. So here you can see some other success stories. So this is Salman. He got admission for Birmingham City. This is Sumaya. She also got admission for Birmingham City, and she's currently living with her spouse. This is Mehzabin Khan. Mehzabin is currently living in the UK. She has already completed her master's from Cardiff Metropolitan University, and currently they are living in London. And this is Saifur. He has also completed the master's from Birmingham City University. And we also help some other students to got visa without IELTS as well. So these are some other success stories. Okay, I think I have already shared some of the success stories with you. So you guys have some idea that how we are helping students to get admission into their desired universities and to bring their family in the UK. Now that you guys are want to extend your visa, you want to go for further study, you want to get visa for a long period, then I think DB and PhD or Masters of Research program will be the best option for you. So how much will be the tuition fee? Here you can see the tuition fee. So if you can see the correct amount, could you please type in the chat box how much is the tuition fee per year for 4 years DBA program? If you can see the correct information in the screen, then could you please type in the chat box how much is the tuition fee per year for 4 years DBA program in the UK? Yes, Kamran is saying 8,825, right? Kamran, and thank you. Kasim is saying 8,825, right? So for 4 years DBA, you need to pay £8,825 per year as a tuition fee. So first year tuition fee will be 8,825, second year will be 8,825 again, and in the third and fourth year, you need to pay the same amount. And for research masters, we have 1 or 2 year research masters. And if you're going for a 2 years research masters program, then you need to pay 8,500 British pound per year. So this is the minimum tuition fee we can offer you for DBA and research program. So I think these things are clear. Now let me tell you what will be the other cost. I mean, I have already shown you the tuition fee structure. Now, how much will be the deposit and how much will be the health insurance fee, how much will be the visa fee? Let me tell you those details as well. I have already told you in the beginning that £4,000 is the initial deposit. So you guys can get admission for a research masters or PhD or DBA with a deposit of £4,000. And let me tell you, we have variety of course options. So don't worry, we can help you to get your desired courses as well. So with a deposit of £4,000, British £4,000 British pound, you can get admission for DBA or research program. Now let me tell you the health insurance. So health insurance 776 British pound. So this is the per year health insurance fee. So if you're going for a 4 years course, 4 years DBA program, then this will be multiplied by 4. And if you're going for a 2 years course, this will be multiplied by 2. So health insurance is basically depending on your course duration. But per year health insurance fee is 776. Okay, embassy fee. I mean, if you're applying for a visa extension, then you need to pay 490 pound, 490 British pound as a visa fee. Okay. So, I mean, if your dependents are applying from outside or if you are applying from outside UK, then you need to show a minimum bank statement of this. Recently, the amount has increased. For inside London, you need to show around 10,224 maintenance. And for inside London, you need to show 13,347 pound as maintenance. Okay, we have 3 intakes, January, May, and September. Currently, we are taking admission for January 2025 intake. So how many of you interested to get admission into January intake? Could you please type in the chat box January if you want to get your admission in January intake, January 2025 intake. Please type in the chat box January if you are interested to go for January intake, or you can type May or September if you are planning for May or September intake. I can see Famida is planning for January intake. Thank you so much, Famida. Anyone else? Kasim is planning for May. Thank you, Kasim. Kamran is planning for September. Thank you so much, Kamran. Okay, thank you, everyone. Okay, so now let me tell you the details of study gap. Uh, if you have long study gap, then don't worry, because for Masters of Research program or DB or PhD program, universities are accepting long study gap. If you can explain the gaps with proper reason, then there is no need to worry. Also, you need to explain the gaps in the CV. We can help you with the CV writing. We can give you the guidance how to write the CV, how to explain the gaps. So don't worry about this. Now let me tell you the academic requirement. I have already shared the course breakdown, gap limits, and the index. Now let me tell you the academic requirement. How much marks you should have in your last degree if you want to get admission for Masters of Research or DBA program. So here you can see for Masters of Research program, we are requiring, the universities are requiring 2:2 bachelor degree. This is the minimum requirement. And for DBA, you need to have a master's degree. If you're having a master's degree completed from a UK university, then it's okay. You can go apply for DBA program. And if you have completed bachelor degree with 2:2 result, then you can apply for Masters of Research program. So these are the academic requirements. If you're clear about this, could you please type in the chat box clear? If you're clear about the academic requirement, because this is very important, you should have a proper idea that what is the entry requirement for getting admission into DB or research program. So if you have to go for research program, bachelor degree is enough and 2:2 result is enough. And if you're going for DB or PhD program, then you should have a master's degree. Okay. Okay, so now let me share you the other details, like how we can help you, what services we are going to provide you, and how this is going to benefit you. So first, we will help you to choose the right program, whether you are eligible for DBA or you are eligible for PhD or research program. We will help you to choose that if you're confused. And then we will give you the application guideline, how to do the application. And we will help you to update your CV personal statement according to the university requirement, and we will give you the guideline for that. And we will help you to get the conditional offer first. And after the conditional offer, university will ask for interview. So we will give you the training for the interview so that you can easily pass that interview. And we will do the CAST application for you. And research proposal, which is very important. Some universities are asking for research proposal and some are not. but still we can help you to write the research proposal. Help means we can give you the proper guideline how to write the research proposal according to the university standard. So this is very important. Research proposal, you do not need to have any kind of research publications, but research proposal is very important for some courses. So in the one-to-one counseling session, we are going to give you detailed idea how to do this. I mean, how to write the research proposal. So we will share everything in the one-to-one counseling session. So I forgot to tell you that after this presentation session, we will have a one-to-one counseling session. Me and my colleague Dithi will be there to help you out with your questions and answers. So if you have any questions, don't worry. We are going to help you with all of your questions. We're going to answer you. And so please stay with us till the end because you will have the chance to talk to us. Okay. So also, after getting the research proposal, we can complete your admission in the university. And before that, you need to submit the visa application. So we will help you with that as well. So let me tell you, our all services are free. That means we are not going to charge a single penny from you for our services. So you're going to get all these guidelines for completely free. If you have heard me right, could you please type in the chat box, services are free? Uh, because we are not going to charge a single penny from you. So we will help you to choose the right program, whether it is DBA, whether it is Masters of Research program, and then we will help you to do the application, to update your personal statement CV, and to write your research proposal, do the visa application. We will do the interview training with you, and we'll do the CAS application for you, everything for completely free. So if you have heard me right, could you please type in the chat box, services are free, because we are not going to charge a single penny from you. If you're clear, please type in the chat box free. Okay. So also we are going to give you a free laptop. I mean, once you get all the services from us, we are going to give you a free laptop as well, because we want to help the students with their assignments and other things as well. So laptop is very important. So once you get your admission in the university, we're going to give you free laptop. Yes, Kasim is saying free. Is it for real? Yes, it is real. We are not going to charge a single penny from you, as we are working the representative of a university. So we are not going to charge anything from you. Amita saying, is it free? Yes, it is free. Even we are giving a free laptop once you complete your admission in the university. But there is some condition. So as you are getting the free services from us, so you need to share your um, experience in the testimonial, so that we can help other students as well. Some of you may not believe it. So to make them believe it, we need to show the testimonial. So if you're ready to share the testimonial with us about, and if you want to share your experience, then we can give you the free laptop. So to get a free laptop, you need to share your experience in the testimonial. Okay, so we are going to give you free services. We are not going to charge anything from you. Even after getting the admission, we are going to give you a free laptop. So now what documents you need? This is very important. I will request everyone, if possible, take a screenshot of the document checklist. So here you need to provide us all the academic certificates and transcript. You need to provide recommendation letter from your last educational institute. You need to provide BRP, your previous CARS letter, and research proposal. It is optional for some universities and mandatory for some universities. So please take a screenshot of the document checklist. All academic certificates plus transcript, recommendation letter, BRP, and previous CAS letter, and also with research proposal. If you have any, you can share that as well. Okay, so these are the documents you need to share with us to get the initial assessment, whether you are eligible for DBA or Masters of Research program. Fahmida is saying, is it free? Yes, it is free. We're providing all the services for completely free. And after successfully completed your admission in the universities, we are going to give you a free laptop. Okay. Now, where are you going to share the documents? This is my WhatsApp number. It is +442070622733. Please WhatsApp your documents now if you want to get the initial assessment, whether you're eligible for the DBA or PhD or Masters of Research program or not. So if you want to get the free assessment, please share your documents. Just send me your academic transcript and certificates and your BRP and CAS letter. Whatever the documents you have currently, please share the documents with us because we are going to give you the initial assessment. We have already received the documents from Chetna Sharma. So I would like to thank Chetna Sharma for sharing the documents, and I have given her the initial assessment. So I'm going to, I think Chetna has already got the idea how to get the 4 years plus study visa in the UK with only £4,000 deposit. So these things will help her to make the decision. So if you're interested to study into DBA or Masters of Research program, please send your documents to this WhatsApp number. I would like to request everyone, I have already received lots of response, but those who are here, I would like to request everyone, please share your document as soon as possible. That's all from my side. So if you have question, feel free to ask. I'm going to invite you for one-to-one counseling into breakout room. My colleague Dithi has joined the session. So let me create the breakout room. In the meantime, if you have any question, you can type in the chat box as well. So let me create one breakout room. Okay, so I have created one breakout room. So I'm going to invite some students to join the breakout room. So Dithi, you can also join the room number 1. And I'm going to invite some students to join the room number 1. I'm inviting Mr. A.S. Rubel Fahmida to join room number 1. So Fahmida and A.S. Rubel, please join room number 1. Dithi, I would like to request you to join the room number 1 as well. And Amy, yes, I would like to invite Amy to join the room number 1. And those who are watching us from the YouTube, thank you everyone for joining. So if you want to get admission for DBA program or Masters of Research program, feel free to contact us.